right, so words matter, okay? So even though a lot of times we have the best intentions with what we're saying, a lot of them are things that are not helping us in any way and actually can be detrimental, okay? So today I'm going to go over 3 phrases that are used quite a lot in the fitness space that are actually doing you no good, okay? So before we get into that though, make sure you get your Snatch Starter Kit. It's something that I put together as a free resource. It gives you some workouts, some nutrition stuff, mindset, recipes, all that good stuff. Okay, so definitely go to the description and get that. And then give me a like and a subscribe. Okay, just help me out. Okay. Other than that, I am Tiffany, certified personal trainer, nutrition specialist, and your body snatcher. And this is Snatch Chat. Okay, so I'm here to help you lose fat, but not your mind. All right, so let's get into the topic, okay? So, like I said in the beginning, okay, sometimes we say things that are very, very, they sound positive. They seem like they're, helping with the narrative, but they are not, okay? And so the 3 phrases, I guess phrases or, yeah, they're phrases, phrases that kind of form a mindset that I'm going to go over are ones that you definitely have heard or seen, okay? And you may even be surprised that I feel this way about them, but this is what I think, okay? All right, so I'm going to get right into it. The first one is something is better than nothing. Okay, so first I want to say clearly this is true, okay? If you are doing absolutely nothing, all right, then doing something is going to, of course, be better, right? But the problem I have with this saying is that first of all, a lot of people saying it, okay, are people who just want to, hype you up, okay? This goes for a lot of fitness influencers and, people who just have good advice. Some people just say it themselves to make themselves feel better. And it's fine because it is true. But the thing is like something is not always what is needed to get things done. So when people have goals, all right, they have a specific outcome that they want. So if you are trying to lose, 10, 15 pounds, okay, it doesn't matter if you do something. If that thing isn't the right thing and you're not doing what you're supposed to do consistently, then it really can just, mean that you're just not going to get any results at all. So, the something is better than nothing, in my opinion, is a cop out. It's something that people say to make themselves feel better about not doing what they intended to do. Because why would you say something is better than nothing if you're doing way more than something? Like people who are working out, doing their 3 to 4 workouts a week, doing their cardio, eating well, they have no reason to say something is better than nothing. The only people that would be saying that is someone who is not doing anything and then does a little something, or someone who's doing less than what they usually do. So you have to look at the context of who's saying it and, what it really means, okay? And like I said, a lot of these fitness influencers, they put stuff like that in their captions because they want you to feel good. But the truth of the matter is none of them got to looking the way they do by just doing something. Okay? And I've said this to clients many times. Okay? I have to remind them that, people on social media especially, want to grow their following. This is kind of, I didn't really expect to go this far into this because clearly I, am part of the fitness space. I have like my channels as well. But the thing is like sometimes things will be said just to make you feel good. And you have to look at these people and say, does this person really only do the bare minimum to get to looking the way they do? The answer is no. And they don't go around saying something is better than nothing. Okay? They actually get their workouts in and they eat correctly. Okay? So I'm going to just leave it at that. That is the first one. Okay? The second one, which, again, it can be true to a degree, is abs are made in the kitchen. Okay? No, they are not. And I actually did a whole video on this one, but it's making this video too because I haven't said it in a while. All right. Abs are not made in the kitchen. Okay. This is actually completely not true to a degree because most people who have abs, they did not get it by eating well. They got it by actually strength training. Now, eating well is part of the equation, so, that definitely aids in it, but I think that this, phrase is harmful because it makes people think that just changing their diet is going to get them the body that they want, and that is absolutely not true. I don't know if you know or not, a lot of people seem to know that, losing weight and having the body composition that you want are two separate things. So let's say that you are not exercising at all and you are eating way better and you are losing weight. Basically, you're just going to be losing weight and you're not building any muscle. Okay, so you can lose the fat without building the muscle, but it doesn't mean you're going to get the body that you want, and you're definitely not getting no abs. Okay, I can just tell you that you ain't getting no abs by just eating correctly. Okay, so per usual, common sense is that the two work together. You have to strength train. You should be doing some cardio as well, and then you have to eat right as well. Okay, so a phrase like that just kind of undermines the exercising, and a lot of people want that. Okay, a lot of people want to believe that just eating better, okay, will lend to them getting the results they want. Now, on that end though, most people will, argue that the food and the nutrition is the hardest part for them as well. So it should bring you some joy and some relief to know that the working out part is 100%, aiding just as much in your progress. Okay. And now the third one, okay, somebody's going to fight me on this one because this is more like what you're doing psychologically when you think you're giving someone a compliment, okay? And that is when I look at before and after pictures, okay, of people who have gone from, whatever pounds down to where they are now. When I go to the comments, there are always several people, okay, who will say, I think you look good both ways, but congrats. Okay, this is a hater statement. Okay, and this is a I am making up for my downfall statement. Okay, now the intention sounds good. Okay, because you're congratulating somebody and you're saying that they look beautiful either way. But the truth of the matter is that person, okay, that you are complimenting did not feel that they liked the way they looked before, okay? That's why they decided to change what they looked like. They put in a lot of work, time, effort in order to get to a point that they look the way they do now. So by you saying you look better, you look good either way, you're undermining their work because you're basically saying even if you didn't do anything, you would look just as good. Now, to you, that may truly be the case, like you may really think that, but that person doesn't think that, and so you're not really giving them a compliment, okay? You're diminishing their efforts, all right? Now, the other side of that is that it's not all about looks anyways. So most of the time, the before picture is showing someone at a very high risk, okay, of getting chronic diseases, not being healthy, and probably feeling fatigued and all these other health issues that come along with being obese and overweight. So the thing is, it doesn't matter what you think about what they look like. The truth is that their before, okay, is not a healthy version of them, and their after is a healthier version of them. So the correct thing to do, okay, in these situations is to just say congrats, okay? Just say congrats or you look great, okay? Or both. You know what that does? It gets the point across, period, okay? So even if you feel that they look great before and after, you can say you look great and you're still getting the point across, okay? And on the psychological side, saying you look great either way, okay, is really just another cop-out, just like the other phrase. Okay, it's a cop-out because the thing is a lot of people who are on these fitness pages looking at the before and afters, clearly they are following the page, okay, because they have some kind of goal in their head of what they want to do. So by saying you look good, either way, it's kind of implanting in your head and giving yourself some kind of relief and some kind of, not excuse, but basically excuse not to, go further and achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Because if you can kind of have, the idea, well, I look great either way, or you look great either way, it kind of just falls over, right? It falls into the zone of mentality and what you accept as being good enough, basically. Okay, so that's the last point. And it might sound a little harsh, and it might sound a little like, some people may say that I'm reaching, but it's really not reaching, okay? I really understand the psychology of things. So saying that is really just undermining the other person, and it's also hindering your, responsibility to do better for yourself, okay? So those are the 3 phrases. I think I did this in a pretty good time because sometimes I do like to go on and on. But yeah, those are the 3. So like I said, sometimes it is not the right thing to say, even if it feels like it is a positive statement, or even if it feels like it's true. Okay, so with that, make sure you get, your Snatch Starter Kit. I'll say that one more time. Other than that, eat well, drink well, take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit, and I will see you soon.